Hi, welcome back. Now let us consider the next question. This is our lecture number 9 and we are going to solve the next question in the series of practical problems in the topic of admission of a partner. We had just now solved this fourth question, which was of Makran, Mahesh and Mangesh. It was asking only for partners capital account, but we prepared revaluation account as a working note. And yes, now let us consider question number 5. This is from page number 141 and 142 of your government textbook. We are talking about admission of a partner. Nice problem it is. Now concentrate on the problem more. Let me get away from the screen. The following is the balance sheet of Madhuri and Manisha sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2 as on 31st March 2019. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2019. Capital account 80,000. Again same problem. Alignment is not proper. Let me show it to you properly. Yeah, here it is. Madhuri's capital account is 80,000. Manisha's capital account is 1 lakh. Sundry creditors are 60,000 and bills payable are rupees 10,000. This amount column has gone up by one line. Okay. Building is 72,000. Plant and machinery 60,000. Stock 48,000. Debtors less RDD and then bank and furniture. On 1/4/2019, Mohini is admitted on the following terms. The existing partners are Madhuri and Manisha and the new partner is Mohini. She is to pay rupees 1 lakh as her capital and 40,000 as her share of goodwill. The new profit sharing ratio is 5:3:2. Now this is a very important adjustment for me. I hope you remember there was one lecture which we have considered, a special lecture dedicated only for calculation of ratios, in which I had taught you 4 different situations of giving the ratios. This is the 4th situation. If you are not in a position to recollect it, please check our lecture in the same playlist that talks about calculation of ratios. There are 4 different types of problem I have mentioned. The 4th type of problem is this type of problem where old ratio is also given 3:2 and new ratio is also given 5:3:2. So we need not calculate new ratio because it is already given. We need not calculate new ratio because it is already given. We can just consider new ratio is given, old ratio is given. Old ratio minus new ratio is equal to sacrifice ratio. Next, the assets are to be revalued as under building rupees 1 lakh. Existing building is 72. It will have to be revalued to 1 lakh. So there is a 28,000 rupees profit. Plant and machinery 48,000. Original plant and machinery 60. New plant and machinery 48. That means there is a 12,000 rupees loss. RDD to be increased up to 4,000. So from 2,000 to 4,000, 2,000 rupees entry. Revaluation. Old partners decided to retain half of the amount of goodwill in cash, goodwill in the business. It means half is retained, in other words half is withdrawn. अर्धा ग्लास भरलेला आहे याचा अर्थ अर्धा ग्लास रिकामा झालेला आहे. Half is retained, it means half is withdrawn. Sundry creditors should be revalued at rupees 66,000. Now this is the first adjustment or first problem in which there is an adjustment for even a liability side item also. What is the value of sundry creditors? Don't say 10,000. I had already told you that amount column by mistake has gone up by one line. So sundry creditors real amount is 60,000, which we want to be revalued at rupees 66,000. So creditors are getting increased. Liability is getting increased. Liability increased, liability appreciated is a loss. Okay, so that one loss is required to be considered. Now what have they asked you? This is an important problem now. They have asked you to prepare revaluation account. They only are telling us prepare revaluation account, prepare capital account and prepare balance sheet. So these type of problems may come in examination where they are asking you revaluation account and capital account and balance sheet. Now you tell me which accounts are not asked by them, but we will have to prepare it as a part of working out. Yes, think about it. Think about it on your own. Revaluation account is asked by them. Capital account is asked by them. Balance sheet is asked by them. Which accounts are not asked, but we will have to prepare them? Yes, we will have to prepare. Number 1, bank account, and number 2 maybe goodwill account. Okay, so that will be easy for the purpose of working. So there are going to be 2 working notes, or I can say 3 working notes. First working note as usual, calculation of ratio. Second working note, bank account, and third working note is goodwill account. Clear to all of you? And revaluation account, capital account and balance sheet are not working notes now. They are the part of main answer. Always remember, write the main answer first, then prepare working note. Revaluation account 6 to 8 lines. Partners capital account 6 to 8 lines. Balance sheet 3/4 page. 6 to 8 lines for revaluation account, 6 to 8 line for partners capital account, and 3/4 page for the purpose of balance sheet. Thereafter you can say working note number 1, calculation of ratios. Working note number 2, revaluation account is not required, so I can remove this. I'll call this one itself as working note number 2, cash or bank account, and I'll remove the word cash. It is purely bank account. And working note number 3 is goodwill account. Okay, working note number 3 is goodwill account. I hope all of you have drawn it. Chalo, those of you who have not drawn it, pause the video, draw it and come back. Since it's a main ledger account, we'll have to give the heading to the same: particulars, amount, and again particulars, amount. Then here it is particulars. The names of the partner are, old partners were Madhuri and Manisha, and new partner is Mohini. So Madhuri, Manisha and Mohini. Again particulars and Madhuri, Manisha and Mohini. Okay. Balance sheet, it's very simple: liabilities amount, assets amount. We are generally preparing 2 columns of asset amount. Reason is we want to show inner column calculation and outer column final answer. For the working notes, columns may or may not have heading. That is okay. That is not compulsory. Okay. Chalo. First one. Yes. I hope you remember the steps. First one, step number 1, open necessary ledger account. We have prepared it. Revaluation account, partners capital account, current account is not there, cash or bank account, goodwill account. We have prepared it in working note and closing balance sheet. So first step is over. Second step, transfer of assets and liabilities from the existing balance sheet. Liability side rules are telling us partners capital account should be transferred to partners capital account credit side. Current account is not there, general reserve is not there, bank overdraft is not there, other liabilities. If there is adjustment, then inner column of the closing balance sheet liability side. If there is no adjustment, then outer column of the closing balance sheet liability side. So let us consider these rules. Let us consider these rules for the purpose of posting the liability side. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Okay, let me go back to my problem. Here is the problem. Oh, yeah. Liability side, partners capital account, Madhuri and Manisha is 80,000 and 1 lakh respectively. Partners capital account credit side, by balance brought down, 80,000 for Madhuri and 1 lakh is for Manisha and dash for Mohini. Okay, 80,000, 1 lakh and dash. Next is sundry creditors 60,000. We had just now seen that if there is adjustment, it should go to inner column. If there is no adjustment, it should go to outer column. Creditors are having adjustment. That means we will have to consider creditors in the inner column. So closing balance sheet liability side, first I'll write partners capital account. There is Madhuri. Then there is Manisha. And then there is Mohini. Okay. Thereafter I'll write creditors. In the inner column 60,000, I am going to leave one line for creditors. Next one, bills payable rupees 10,000. There is no adjustment. If there is no adjustment, it will directly go to the outer column. Next one, building 72,000. I think there is an adjustment. Adjustment number 3. Check the problem. For building there is an adjustment. Adjustment number 3. Plant and machinery also same, adjustment number 3. R&D there is adjustment, and there is no adjustment for stock, no adjustment for furniture. So stock and furniture can go to outer column, but building, plant and machinery and debtors, they must come to the inner column. Building is 72,000, inner column. Let us write down building 72,000, inner column 72,000. Leave one line. Next is plant and machinery. Amount is 60,000. Plant and machinery amount is 60,000. Next is stock. For the stock, the adjustment says it is 48,000. Since there is no adjustment, I am taking stock directly to the outer column. Debtors inner column 42,000 and less RDD 42,000 less RDD. We'll keep the space blank for RDD to come because there is an adjustment for RDD. Then bank 20,000, we have prepared a separate bank account. We'll write there to balance brought down 20,000, and we'll also write bank in the balance sheet asset side, but the amount we are going to keep it pending. When we will close the bank account, at that time the closing balance can be calculated by us, that we are going to put it here. Okay, so bank is complete. Next one is furniture 10,000. There is no adjustment, so directly outer column furniture. Furniture 10,000. Okay, so first step, open necessary ledger accounts, complete. Second step, transfer of assets and liabilities from the existing balance sheet, that is also complete. Now comes the next step, capital brought in by new partner. The entry is cash or bank account debit to new partner's capital account. In our case, entry is going to be bank account debit to Mohini's capital account. Bank account debit to Mohini's capital account. So bank debit how much? 1 lakh rupees as her capital. She pays rupees 1 lakh as her capital. So bank debit 1 lakh to Mohini's capital account. Amount is how much? She is bringing in 1 lakh rupees. Second effect, Mohini's capital account credit side by bank. $1 lakh. Okay. Next step is goodwill. And what have they told us about goodwill? Let us look into the adjustment given by the problem. She is to pay rupees 1 lakh as her capital and 40,000 as her share of goodwill. 1 lakh as her capital and 40,000 as her share of goodwill. So 1 lakh का entry करके हो गया. 1 lakh entry is already done. 40,000 entry is pending. She is bringing her in her share of goodwill. We'll have to consider the sacrifice ratio. There are two entries to be passed basically. First entry is cash account debit to goodwill account. Then we'll have to ask ourselves who brought this goodwill. So we'll specify the goodwill was actually brought in by Madhuri and Manisha by working hard for past so many years. So ultimately they generated this goodwill, which they have now shared with Mohini. So Mohini is paying for the same. So in short, Mohini is paying for the goodwill generated by Madhuri and Manisha through partnership firm. So first entry, firm will say bank is receiver and goodwill is sold. Entry is bank account debit to goodwill account, bank account debit to goodwill account, bank account debit side to goodwill. Amount is how much? 40,000. Second effect, goodwill account credit side by bank account. Amount is 40,000. Next, this goodwill which is sold by us, how did it come to us first? If we want to sell it, then we should have it first. We cannot sell something which we don't have. If we are selling it, that means we must have already generated it. Who generated it? Old partners generated it. So let us transfer it to the old partners. In which ratio? Their sacrifice ratio. Is sacrifice ratio given to us? No, but they have told us what is the old ratio and what is the new ratio. If you don't remember that topic, let me just show you quickly the slides which I had discussed. Yes, you can see it here. Okay, this was the fourth case. X and Y are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 7:3. No, this is not the case. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is the case. Second case. A and B are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 6:4. So old ratio is given. C is admitted as a partner and the new profit sharing ratio of A and B and C is 10:6:4. The old ratio is also given as well as new ratio is also given. Then there is no much tension. We can straight away say old partners, their old ratio is so and so. New partners, their ratio is so and so. and new ratio therefore is 10:6:4. So calculation of ratio में old ratio, new ratio and then sacrifice ratio. Straight away we can use this particular thing. So let me go back to my problem now. Here I'll specify step 1, old ratio is equal to given is equal to, what is the old ratio given? Check it out, 3:2 in the first line. I hope you can see that particular thing, 3:2. Okay, so old ratio is 3:2. New ratio, this is also given. Step number 2 we are writing new ratio is given. What is the new ratio given? Look into the adjustment. Adjustment number 2, new PSR is 5:3:2. I hope everybody can see this particular thing. New PSR is 5:3:2. Repeating for the last time, new PSR is 5:3:2. So let us go back to our working. In front of this new ratio, let us write down 5:3:2. Okay, so I'll write here 5:3:2. And next, step number 3, sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. So first partner is Madhuri, second partner is Mohini, and sorry, not Mohini, second partner is Manisha, and there is no question of Mohini sacrificing anything because Mohini is a new partner. So let us write down old ratio was 3/5 minus new ratio is 5/10. So it is necessary for us to first of all convert your first part of the equation with having same denominator. So first part of the equation will be multiplied by 2, that becomes 6/10 minus 5/10 is equal to 1/10. Manisha says her old ratio was 2/5 minus her new ratio is 3/10 is equal to, the first part of the ratio should be multiplied by 2, it becomes 4/10 minus 3/10, that goes to 1/10. In short, therefore sacrifice ratio is 1:1. Okay, in short, this 40,000 to be transferred to Madhuri, capital 20,000, and Manisha, capital 20,000. Okay, to Manisha capital account. Okay, just a minute. Okay, second effect of the same will be transferred to partners capital account credit side. In partners capital account credit side, we'll write by goodwill account. $20,000 and $20,000 dash. Okay, next one. So first adjustment is over. She is to pay rupees 1 lakh as capital. Entry is complete. Second adjustment is over. 40,000 as her share of goodwill. That is also complete. New PSR is 5:3:2. We have used it for calculation of sacrifice ratio. Assets are to be revalued as under building 1 lakh and plant and machinery 48,000. Building from 72,000. It is to be raised up to rupees 1 lakh. That means building is appreciated by rupees 28,000. Plant and machinery from 60,000 to rupees 48,000. Matlab plant and machinery depreciated by rupees 12,000. And RDD to be increased up to rupees 4,000. So already it is 2,000 and it should be made up to rupees 4,000. That means it should be increased by rupees 2,000. So these are the adjustments to be considered. Let us quickly do it. Building 1 lakh rupees is the amount we want in the outer column. Building to be increased up to rupees 1 lakh. If you want it outer column 1 lakh, that means in the inner column you should have 28,000. This is our appreciation. Appreciation of any asset is our profit. Profit should be transferred to P&L account, but it's a profit happening at the time of admission of a partner. That means it should be transferred to revaluation account. So in the revaluation account on the credit side, I'll write by building account. Amount is how much? Amount is 28,000. Oh, sorry for that. 28,000. BUILDING. I think typing mistake. Okay, done. So building, add to building 28,000 and revaluation account credit side 28,000. Both the effects are shown by us. In the previous problem, only partners capital account was asked, so we could not show the second effect in balance sheet. We just showed one effect in revaluation account. In this problem, balance sheet is also asked as well as revaluation account is also asked, so we can show both the effects. Plant and machinery 48,000. Chalo, plant and machinery. We want it to be 48,000 in the outer column. In the inner column, we already have 60,000. That means we'll have to reduce it by rupees 12,000. Since we are reducing it, it will be called as depreciation. Second effect will be revaluation account debit side to plant and machinery. The amount is how much? 12,000. Next point, RDD to be increased up to rupees 4,000. So existing RDD is 2,000. We want to make it to 4,000. That means we want to increase RDD by 2,000. Increase in RDD, increase in doubtful debts is a loss for us. So let us write it down. Loss is P&L account debit. Since this is loss at the time of admission, it should be debited to not P&L account but to the revaluation account. RDD is how much rupees? 2,000. Next part, second effect, less from debtors. Less from debtors, yes. Already existing amount was 2,000 and we increased RDD by 2,000, so it became 4,000. And outer column is 42 minus 4. 42 minus 4. Be quick in calculation. 42 minus 4. What is that? 38,000. Yes, 38,000. Very good. I think I had unnecessarily left one line blank for below stock. That is not required, but it's okay. Next, second effect is revaluation account debit side. Have we given it? Yes, we have given that thing also. Very good. Now next adjustment number 4 is over. Adjustment number 5. The old partners decided to retain half of the amount of goodwill in the business. Okay, half of the amount to be retained, that means half of the amount is to be withdrawn. So let us now consider partners have received goodwill of rupees 20,000 and 20,000. Half of it they want to retain, that means half of it they want to withdraw. So I'll say partners capital account debit side to bank account. To bank account 10,000. 10,000. Where did I get 10,000? Because they have told us to withdraw only half of the money. Actually they told us to keep half of the money. We understood that आधे को रखो, इसका मतलब आधे को लेके गया तो भी चलेगा. अर्ध ठेवा याचा अर्थ अर्ध घेऊन गेलं तरी चालेल. So buy Madhuri capital 10,000. Buy Manisha capital 10,000. Okay, next adjustment. Sundry creditors should be revalued at rupees 66,000. So creditors of rupees 60 to be made to rupees 66. Sundry creditors, there was no such adjustment in the previous problem, but in this problem all other adjustments are same. This is a new adjustment extra wala. Sundry creditors should be revalued at rupees 66,000. Something which was of rupees 60,000. Something which was of rupees 60,000. Just a moment. Yes, something which was of rupees 60,000 on liability side, that is to be increased to 66,000. So liability is increasing. Liability increasing is a loss. So it will be transferred to which account? Revaluation account debit side to creditors, because debit all expenses and losses 6,000. And go to balance sheet, specify add to creditors you can say appreciation or you can say increase, that is also okay. And amount is 6,000 in the inner column, so outer column is 66,000. Okay, so now I think all adjustments are over. They have asked us to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the new firm. Let us go back to all the accounting steps which we had prepared in the past. Step 1 was open asset ledger account complete, 2 was transfer of assets and liabilities complete, 3 was capital brought in by the new partner, that is also complete, 4 was goodwill, that is complete, 5th was revaluation profit or loss, revaluation assets and liabilities, that is also complete. Now 6th step, close revaluation account, find out profit or loss, transfer it to old partners capital account in their old PSR, and thereafter close cash or bank account, partners capital account and goodwill account, and then closing balance sheet should tally. These are the things which we are required to do. So up to 5th step we have already completed the things. Now we are going for 6th step and 7th step. Is it clear to all of you? Chalo. So for 6th step I am supposed to close revaluation account. Let me go for closing revaluation account. Just a moment. Yes, this one I can remove and I'll disappear and I'll go for revaluation account. Where is the revaluation account? Here it is. Okay, total is 28,000. From 28 we are deducting how much? 12 plus 8 matlab 20. So what remains is 8,000. This 8,000 is not a balancing figure, sorry, not a given figure, but it's a balancing figure. So we will have to consider the encircling part. Name will be Manisha and Madhuri. If Mohini is saying that she also wants to get this share of this, we'll tell sorry to her. We'll specify this is revaluation account, this is not for you, this is only for old partners in their old PSR. So old partners capital account. In which ratio? Their old ratio. And what was the old ratio? We'll have to read the problem again to find out their old ratio. Just a minute. Yes. What was the old ratio? 3:2. So I'll write here for Madhuri 3 and for Manisha 2. 8,000 to be divided by 5 into 3, that goes to 4,800, and 8,000 divided by 5 into 2 is equal to 3,200. Okay, very good. Second effect of the same will go to partners capital account credit side by revaluation account, that goes to 4,800 and 3,200, and nothing to be given to Manisha, nothing to be given to Mohini. Let us now close partners capital account, find out balancing figure and transfer it to balance sheet. So 80 plus 20 is equal to 1 lakh plus 400 matlab 1 lakh 04,800. 1 lakh plus 20 plus 3,200 means 1 lakh 23,200 and 1 lakh. Okay. Let us find out a balancing figure. Balancing figures are 94,000 and then 1 lakh 13,200 and 1 lakh. Okay. Let me quickly put the encircling part so that we are telling it to the examiner that these figures are balancing figures. To balance carried forward. If it's a balance carried forward, it should go to balance sheet liability side. On the balance sheet liability side, we have already written Madhuri, Manisha and Mohini. Let us write down the figures there. Oh, this is 94,800. Just a minute. $94,800, 1,13,200 and 1 lakh. 94,800, 1,13,200 and 1 lakh. Let us take the total to the outer column. 94,800 plus 1,13,200 plus 1 lakh is equal to 3,08,000. Take it to the outer column. Please do the totaling on your own. Please do not copy. And now certain accounts still are pending. Goodwill account is already tallied. Since it is tallying, that means there is no balance. Since there is no balance, it cannot come in balance sheet, so no tension. But this is a bank account. The total of debit side is 1 lakh plus 20 is 1,20,000 plus 40 is 1,60,000. Less from that, whatever is remaining, that is 1,60,000 minus 20 is equal to 1,40,000. This 1,40,000 is a balance. It's a balancing figure. It should be encircled, and I'll write here by balance carried forward. If it's a balance carried forward, it should go to balance sheet asset side. We had already kept the space for that. Bank account. What was the balance? Balance was rupees 1,40,000. 1,40,000. 1,40,000. Let us take the total side. Total is 1 lakh plus 48 plus 48. 1 lakh plus 48,000 plus 48,000 plus 38,000 plus 1,40,000 plus 10,000. That goes to 3,84,000. So the total of asset side is 3,84,000. And on the liability side, it is already 3,08,000. We have just now taken the total 94,800 plus 1,13,200 plus 1 lakh. That is 3,08,000 outer column, correct? This 60 and 6 I have forgotten to make an underline here. Okay, underline. So plus 66,000 and plus 10,000. That goes to how much? 3,84,000. So that is how you are tallying your balance sheet. Very good. A difficult question you have completed now. Full question of only ledger accounts and balance sheet. Okay. I hope everybody has understood the question. Everybody has understood how to solve the question. In the next lecture, I'm going to consider one more question. Okay. So thank you very much. Be with me like this. Let us complete 13 to 14 questions of this topic. So you will have full command, and maximum within 20 to 25 minutes you should be in a position to complete the problem in main exam. Okay. So keep your stamina, keep your enthusiasm, and be with me. Thank you.